Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's Delaney with Death and Candy 27. Today we're going to be playing with the TERRA Moons Cosmetics Multichrome shadows that just got released. They are $17 retail a piece. Essentially you're getting 6 different shades for one eyeshadow because they are shifting. They are a black base and they are a little bit powdery, so you do experience some fallout. So if you are worried about that, just put you a nice little powder base down or wear eye shields or something of that nature if you don't want to get it all below your lower lash line. Of course, this was completely intentional, as you will see in the tutorial, and that will come at you in 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, so we're going to go ahead and jump into the tutorial here. I've already done my entire face. This is the Juvia's Place foundation that I did a previous video on, so if you do want to see how I got to this point, go ahead and go back to that video. I will link it down below in the description box so you can watch it. I'm currently doing very minimal uploads right now, so hopefully I'm putting this video out a little bit sooner than a week from now, but yeah. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the video. I wanted to go ahead and film something that was a little bit out of the box. I have been watching all the Multichrome eyeshadow releases that have been going on here lately with mostly indie brands. Obviously mainstream brands are not really doing those, but if you are a very avid follower in the indie brand community, you will know that just about every fucking brand at this time has put out a Multichrome release. Today we're going to be focusing on the TERRA Moons Multichromes that just got released. They put out 4, so just ignore my bottom half here. Obviously, they just look like 4 standard colors in the pan, but when you move them, they do change. So if you want to see a more in-depth, quick video of those on my Instagram, they are there, and I do some swatches on there. Obviously, I will hold these up to camera before I apply them. However, you will not get the same kind of perspective as you would when you're in live person. You can kind of move around as you look at them. But they are essentially 4 shades. They were, I believe, $17 a piece, which is... But if you think about it, you're essentially getting like 4 to 5 shifts in every shade. So you're basically getting a steal bargain for how much you're paying for just one pan. They are 26 millimeters, so you know, just their standard size, but they are just amazing. Let me go ahead and just do some swatches for you guys right now. This first guy here is going to be Looking Glass. So it is a little bit similar to Alter Ego, which is the second shade, but Looking Glass has a little bit more of a greeny blue shift, versus Alter Ego focused mostly on purples and deep blues. The third shade here is going to be Mood Ring. So if you ever looked at a mood ring before, that's essentially what you're going to see there. And then the final shade is Mirage, which is a like yellowy red shift. If you've ever swatched anything from TERRA Moons, they are a fucking dream to swatch. They are so soft and like not soft and buttery in like a Morphe shadow kind of way, but so soft and like pigmented that this is after swatching. You can still see them clearly on my fingertips. Now, of course, your fingertips are a little bit more textured than like the top of your hand or maybe your eyelid, so they will tend to hold on to pigment a lot easier. Then maybe that you're also pushing more pressure into the pan by doing a finger swatch than actually you're going to put on your eyelids. So just something to keep in mind. But here we go here. So just from looking in the viewfinder, it looks like they're all still showing the same way that they did in the pan. I don't know if with the lights I'll be able to really get the shifts going for you guys, but like I said, my Instagram has better shots. Let me just wipe this off. So we're not going to do like a really advanced, like natural eye look today. We're going to be doing a little bit more. Don't clock me. This is something that I have in my head, but never a shape that I've made. So I'm going to go get out my handy dandy elf strips to guide me to start. And we're going to apply these real quick. Apply these real quick, I said. Now, I'm assuming just from my working with prior shadows from TERRA Moons, these are going to have fallout. I did have a little bit of like chunky fallout when I was swatching on my hand. Fallout is going to happen with shadows. Like, you just are not going to get a shadow that doesn't have fallout, okay? I know that looks like a normal eye shape that's going to commence, but trust me, it's not. Should I? Don't cringe. Okay, we survived that. Yay! I'm going to take a third one and cut it in half. Hopefully this all goes according to plan. But if not, you know, you can clock me then. 85 minutes for me later, 20 seconds for you guys. So underneath all of this tape, there is Urban Decay Primer Potion, but just on the lid. I didn't really get into my transition, which I probably should have. But then the tape probably would not have stuck as good. So before I knock all these off, Since Alter Ego and Looking Glass are so similar, I'm going to put them on opposite eyes. And then underneath the eyes, I'm going to be doing Mirage and Mood Ring. So here we go. We're picking up Alter Ego first. So blue is a flat lay, shift to purple. To apply this, I'm going to use my Sephora Pro 14 and just see where that gets us. Let's hope it's not somewhere bad. The pigment in there, I barely pressed anything. And we're just gonna very lightly press that.
Holy shit.
Definitely fallout, but I don't give a fuck. I'm just dabbing it in. It's gonna stick all over this foundation, I just know it, because it's so velvety. And I swept off my pressed powder. So if you can just see that gradient in my eye. That is just all the shadow. I didn't mix that with shit. That's what it looked like. Then we're gonna be moving into Looking Glass on the other side. Okay, we're gonna go all the way up into that brow. I guess I'll fix that side in a second. The real trick is going to come later. I know it looks crazy right now, but that's also the tape that looks crazy right now, okay? Don't come for me. I had decided how to get out this far, but... Okay. Who needs masking tape? And these are kind of cool because they have like that band-aid texture. So they kind of hold in the pigment instead of just letting it fall over your face. Ooh, we gonna try to sweep this way. I'm not worried too much about it right this second because we're gonna do some stuff under there. So let me just go apply more of these. Trust me, it's all gonna come together. If not, you know, you get to watch me be a clown. This is the look. Just fucking kidding. It's not the look. I had paired Alter Ego, which is this side, with Mirage, which is the more yellow color because it shifts into that red. So we're gonna take that same Sephora brush and we just go be a happy little packer. Just pack it up. Just fuck it. Pack it. Just pack it in.
Don't worry about it. You're still in good shape. All you gotta do is just tap it in. Just tap it in now. Hey, just tap it in.
Hopefully it'll stick because I had some crazy powder under here from last video, which I mean I attempted to brush off, but you know. One thing about these Multichromes is they have a black base, which is why they're able to shift so much. And I hope this doesn't look like trash. I'm gonna take this off. Oh my god. And then we're gonna go in with Mood Ring on the other side, same brush. Shit, I should have just primed the whole bottom of half of my face with Everyday Primer Potion. I promise this is gonna come together. It's gonna come together. Okay, it's time to rip off this tape and see how fucked up I am. One side was successful. I got two sides successful. Dope. So I hadn't quite conceptualized what I was gonna do after this, but so I had shown the astrology palette in the last video. I had used the shade The Moon to highlight, so I'm just gonna go back in with that really quick, which is like a silvery shade. It's this one right here. It kind of diffuses out down here. I just bring it into the face. Just do what we need to do here. I feel like very superhero. I feel like once I put lashes on, it will not look as crazy. Am I gonna start an Instagram trend? You tell me. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with liner, mascara, lashes. So I picked up the ColourPop Cosmetics Cream Gel Liner in Swerve, and I'm gonna be putting that into the top and bottom waterlines. Mascara, I'm gonna be using the TARTEIST lash paint, which is my normal go-to if I'm gonna apply false lashes, and then I'll be using the Pretty Weird Cosmetics Nightmare lashes. I'm gonna take them out of the package real quick for you guys so you can see. Really spiky and like kind of out of the box, but I will be right back to show you guys the final look and close-up, so stay tuned. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. So I didn't mention it before, but I did obviously do a lip shade. I picked up the Pretty Zombie Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Unusual. It's not a multi-chrome per se, but it does have a black base and two different shifts in it. It's more of a purple, maybe like a light green and like a blue shift into it, but obviously most of the time you're going to see the blue. But I just thought it would really pair very well with the multi-chromes that I have on my eyes. So we're gonna go ahead and get into close-ups of this look coming at you now. I hope you guys enjoyed this mini tutorial of just doing a 4-shade eye look. I mean, it's basically 20 shades. But if you did enjoy the video, please put a like and comment down below if you want to see me do any other looks like this, any weird shapes. I was going for like an X, I guess, but all of my social media is all Death and Candy 27. Please follow me on my Instagram and on here. If you would like to subscribe, please be my sub so we can have many more laughs and funny jokes together. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. Bye!